Hey guys, Ben, America's Baseball Camp, just going through your swing from the Arizona camp, and found a couple things that I want you to work on that I feel that you can work on as a former professional player that I think can help you a lot. So let's go ahead and get started here. A couple things is talk about our stance first. You start with your hands high and then you bring them down to start, which is fine. One thing I would like to do is you have to engage your lower half a little bit more, and let's get your legs just a hair more flexed on your knees. They're in pretty good shape, but it would engage your lower half just a hair more. I'm going to back it up here to these first beginning swings. The couple biggie things that we need to work on that I think would really help. The number one thing we have to do is work on our lower arm or our bottom hand. And you can see right now where I'm going with this is that you lock it out, which turns us into a casting. We call it casting. When we hit, it's going to make us long. It's going to take away mostly all of our power, and it's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing. You want your arm to look like that at contact when you get out in front, when you make contact of the ball. So if I put contact there, you can see how that arm is extended, and that's where you want to be at contact. So, but you don't want to do it way back before when you get yourself loaded up to go. You can see how that arm is already locked and the ball is not there yet. So the drill we need to do is at this point of your swing, you need to still have that nice bend in that arm. And what you want to do is you want to take a Little League bat or a T-ball bat or something and just rest it on your shoulders. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it off your shoulder and you're just going to go to contact. So rest the bat on your shoulder with a 90 degree in your elbow, and then have someone soft toss you from the side, wiffle balls, tennis balls, baseballs, whatever. And you're just going to take it off your shoulder, and right at contact, you're going to extend it. So right before contact, that's when you get extended. And that's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing, because we have to get ourselves short to the ball and long through the ball. Right now, you're long to the ball and short through the ball, so you need to be the opposite. We call it short to it and long through it. And the way you can do that is having this angle like the green line right there. You can see you start with that angle, and then as I go to hit, it locks out. So that's a big one in regards to work on going forward as you hit. You can see we go around the ball, we get ourselves late to the ball, and that's pretty important. The other thing we have to fix at contact, you'll see you're bent in your back leg and you're bent in your front leg. And what we need to do is we need to fix that so this leg is firm and not, you can see it has that kind of slight bend in it, and we don't want that bend. So that wants to be firm, and then this one wants to be bent. And what will happen is at contact here, your lines will kind of meet in the middle up here. What they should do is they should meet right here, and this leg should be down there. That's the firm, closed front side. So we never want to make sure that that front knee is not bent, and that's going to make a big difference. What I would do just at contact, just get the contact and hold it there, and check your feet out to make sure that you're doing that correctly. So that's a big one to work on. Also, too, we got to get ourselves. You can see at the end of your swing. Actually, that's how your legs want to be at contact, and you can see them at the finish. They're kind of like that at the finish, but let's have it like that at contact and not at the end. And that's going to make a really big difference in your swing. And getting your feet underneath you and having a better foundation. We're trying to get you to have a better foundation to work from here. As I go, also, too, have your hands up higher. Keep them high, but also take this bat and angle it this way a little bit. That's going to give you a little bit more bat speed and get you some bat speed through the baseball. So you can see your hands go back, your arm locks out. This is going to make us long to the ball, casting. And that's very important that we're going to start. You'll see we don't bring that knob towards the pitcher. We're going to cast and go around. It's going to be all arms when I hit. Again, at contact, you can see that this front side is bent, and that needs to be firmed out and not have a bend in it. And let's see how our finish does look. Again, right there, that's perfect at the end after it's done, but we want that at contact, get that power. You can see how all that at contact, when you hit, you don't have a lot of your legs underneath you because your backside, your feet as kind of your feet's moving. And we need to keep that grounded where your feet stay on the ground and not really move your feet around. You can see it starts here, whereas you just want to rotate, but you keep going forward, and that toe comes up off the ground, and that's going to be just a lot of arms when I hit, and you lose a lot of power. So those are some big items of what to work on. I would start with them just off a tee, soft toss and tee work to break it down. So you have your start, you have your point of contact right at this point, your stride. You want to check your arm. You can see that arm's straight. I need it bent. And you just take it off your shoulder and go right to the baseball, and then just freeze at contact. That one's a little bit better. You missed that ball. It's underneath it, but you can see there's still a bend in that knee there. You do a good job of your head on the baseball, palm up, palm down on the upper half, but you can see we have no backside because it's come off. You've released off the back, and the front side is bent. And that's something you can work on in regards to just holding your finish at the end, getting the point of contact and holding, and working off the tee is really going to help you do that. So hopefully those things helped you out. It is a lot of work to do those, and it'll make a big difference in your swing. But we wish you the best this season and hope to have you back next year.